and welcome to your affiliate marketing business by Silver Streak Media. And really what I'm going to do is just give you a very quick down and dirty what you need to know about internet marketing and affiliate marketing specifically. No hype, no cost, not going to be any big sales pitch here, just the information you need to get started. The reason I came up with this whole idea really was when I was starting out, it was just very confusing, very overwhelming. There's so much information out there, and while a lot of it may have been good at some point, what you find out on the internet is everything has a very short expiration date. This whole thing didn't even exist 15 years ago. Here we are today with millions upon millions of websites, computers everywhere in our hands, in our pockets, on our desktops, in our briefcases. So things change very quickly in the internet world, and a lot of the techniques that may have worked yesterday to help you make money online, today they just don't. Things are changing rapidly, dynamically. Unfortunately, a lot of those products, though, are still around because there's always more people looking to buy them. However, I don't want you to get caught in that trap. So just a kind of a brief overview of what we do here. What is affiliate marketing, and what's an affiliate marketing business? You know, it's amazing as I go out into the offline world and speak to people about this, how few people actually know what affiliate marketing is. Affiliate marketing, very simply, is driving internet traffic to a page where some portion of that traffic, a percentage, buys something online. So if you had a site that was driving traffic from site A to site B, once they got to site B and they bought something, you would be an affiliate as A for site B. Because you sent the traffic to that site and they bought something once they got there. When they buy something, of course, you get paid a commission. Or a percentage of the total price. Whichever way you want to talk about it, it's money in your pocket as long as the traffic that you sent buys something. At its very core, that's all affiliate marketing is. You are an affiliate for the owner of the sales page. Whether it's an individual sitting in their bedroom who came up with an information product or an ebook, or Amazon.com, Target.com, any one of those all use affiliate marketing to help boost their sales. So really your job is to drive traffic. Of course, it's not just any kind of traffic. It needs to be targeted traffic that is interested in whatever it is you're trying to sell. You're not going to take a bunch of basket weavers and send them to a site about Porsche automobiles. Really wouldn't do you much good because they're not interested in that. If you think of the internet as a big bazaar and there's several different, hundreds of different sales kiosks all up and down as you walk up and down and look at all the different booths, you're going to want to make sure that you send the traffic to the booth that they are interested in. The booth in this case is a website. That's all it really is. So don't be confused by any large, long-winded explanations. It's nothing more than sending interested traffic to a page where they will buy something. So exactly how do I do this? Sounds real complicated, you're probably thinking. Well, it's not. 10 years ago, yeah, it was. Unless you were a techie, I would say don't get involved. Nowadays, though, the amount of tools that are out there to make things easier for you, the amount the cost has come down is really opened this wide up to anybody who wants to take the time to learn and work. Get some hosting. I mean, guys, if you type hosting into the Google search box, you're going to see all sorts of hosting offers come up. You can get that for like under $10 a year. It just depends. There's so many different deals out there. The bottom line is, though, it's super cheap. Like the cost of 3 or 4 Starbucks lattes will get you hosting for a whole year. It's not something you need to worry about. What I would say is make sure that your hosting has support, though. You're going to need it sooner or later. So if you go for the free hosting, I wouldn't recommend that. Pay a little bit of money, and you'll be a lot more happy as time goes on. Get a site. Not hard at all. No technical know-how required in this day and age or programming required. You don't need to know a stitch of code. You don't need to know how to program anything in today's day and age. Getting a website is easier than ever. What I would do is encourage you to look around my site and visit some of the actual pages on how to do that to get more details. Learn keyword research. Frankly, this should be number one. I should have put it number one because getting a host and getting a site is easy. You know, learning keyword research is not hard, but it's something you have to do. If you skip it, you will not be successful in an affiliate marketing business or any type of online business, because learning the keywords is how you get the traffic to be targeted. In other words, traffic that is interested in whatever you are talking about and whatever you are trying to sell. So if you don't learn the keywords for whatever market or product that you're attempting to sell, you are not going to do very well. Good thing is, it's free to learn about keywords too. Google has created a tool that basically tells you how popular every keyword is, what the keywords are for a given market or a given product or a given business vertical, if you want to call it that. It's all there. All that data is available to you, and Google makes it readily available because, let's face it, in the end, it helps Google's business. So why wouldn't they do that? And believe me, they have the data. Create content. So once you learn what your keywords are, let's say in this case a Porsche 911 or something to do with weight loss, you're going to learn all the keywords, as many as possible. The longer and more specific the keywords, the better. Then you need to create some content around that. Basically, you'll take each one of your keywords and you will write some content about it. You'll put that content on your website. You're going to put it in articles. You'll change it, you'll spin it, you'll rewrite it, you'll repurpose it, but essentially you do need to be able to create content. Now, a lot of people might be saying, well, I'm not a writer. And to that I would say, don't worry about it. You can take somebody else's work and rewrite it as your own. You don't need to be an excellent writer. You do need to be able to write conversationally and be able to speak to people and read something that they want to write that gives them information. Don't make it all about you and wanting to sell something. Put yourself in the shoes of the person reading your content. If you don't like the way it reads, chances are nobody else will either, and they'll click right off of it. The whole idea beyond creating content is to give the reader something that they are interested in, some information that they can use, not something that you're just going to use to sell, sell, sell. That comes a little bit later. First, you need to develop your credibility with your audience. They're not going to believe what you're saying if all you write in there is a bunch of gobbledygook or really poorly constructed content with a lot of spelling mistakes. What not to do? Please, 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 please don't go on the Warrior Forum and start buying every guru's product that you see as a beginner. It's just not going to work for you, except to make you broke and upset. Take the time to learn how to crawl before you walk. Most of the gurus are targeting beginners because they know that beginners don't necessarily want to take the time to learn the skills to get good at this. They want a shortcut to riches and the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And frankly, if you're one of those folks, you're probably not going to like my site because I don't push a lot of fiction on people. The truth of the matter is you need to learn the skills. They're not impossible, but it does take a little bit of time. So until you learn those skills, I would stay away from anything that the gurus are trying to sell you as a major shortcut to making money online. It's just not going to work out for you. Now, when you're a year or two down the road and you've been working at this, you're going to be able to very easily spot what is real and what is not real, and then go ahead and buy the products that work. I'm not saying they all don't work. I'm saying that a lot of them don't, and if you don't know the difference, then you're just going to be a lot broker and not much wiser. Don't get involved in the super popular niches. You can guess what they are. Make money online is a huge one. Weight loss is another. There are a few others like hair products for balding, sexual aids. You can probably guess what they are because we've all seen these ads. They're everywhere. Stay away from them. Right now, there are billions of dollars being spent online that have nothing to do with those products. Find out what those niches are. Learn what the keywords are and create content around that. Find an affiliate program. Basically, there are as many affiliate programs right now as there are grains of sand on the beach. So you can find an affiliate program for whatever it is that you're looking to sell online. The first thing you want to do, though, is just check the keywords and then go ahead and create your content and go about creating a site. Don't sit around marketing forums. The Warrior Forum is a huge one for this, but there are some others. Learning, and I put that in quotes because you may or may not be learning, or you're learning the wrong things. There are a lot of people there who pretend they're internet marketers, who spend a lot of time there commenting, giving their opinions, and going on. And while it all can be very entertaining for some people, frankly, it's not going to make you any money. Take what you need from there and get off. Don't spend more than a half hour a day there. Go learn by executing your own game plan, making your mistakes, having your successes. That is how you learn, and that is how you're going to get good at this. And you're going to learn skills that very few other people know if you take the time to do it and don't shortcut yourself in the process. What to do? As I said before, focus on those keywords, folks. Learn how to do keyword research, and you can do a lot of looking right around my site right here, affiliatemarketingbusiness.biz. That will give you some very good pointers on how to do that. Learn how to create content from your own efforts or repurposing, otherwise known as rewriting the efforts of others. Execute actions every day. And I think it bears repeating, which is why I put it here twice. Execute actions every day. You won't need to read an ebook. You won't need to take a course if you are out there trying things every day. The only way to know if any of the things that you've learned work is to try and do them yourself. There is nothing more important than experience in this business, because what may work for one product may not work for another. What works for one person may not work for another. There are some general rules or guidelines that you should follow, but at the end of the day, learning what works is a matter of executing, of doing it and learning how to do it each and every day. If you fall on your face 10 times in a row, you may not feel great, but trust me, folks, you have learned something. You've learned a lot more than somebody who didn't try anything or spent $1,000 on a guru product or spent the last 3 days of their so-called internet marketing working sitting on a forum. So if you're out there working hard or at least trying to get something done and you have a mistake, don't worry about it. Just get up and try something different. At least you know what doesn't work. And in this game, in pretty much any game, that's as important as knowing what does work, especially when you're trying to separate fact from fiction a year from now. So that's all I really have to say on this one. You're going to see a lot more detail than what I'm giving you here on keyword research, website building, article marketing, pay-per-click, SEO, search engine optimization, as well as other skills that you're going to need. And if you're really ready to get started in a step-by-step, well-explained way, I would say see the link below. There's also links all over my site for it, the Wealthy Affiliate Training. I've used the training myself, and I found in a world where everything is hyped and overblown that it is very calm, it is very to the point, detail-oriented, and step-by-step oriented, giving you actionable steps that you can take every single day and watch your success and your skill level grow. So in that regard, I found it to be very helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, though. Feel free to shoot me an email at silverstreakmedia@gmail.com. And with that, I will say thank you very much for listening to today's presentation at affiliatemarketingbusiness.biz. And I wish you all the success that you could possibly ever imagine in your internet marketing efforts. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.